Hello guys, again my name is Joseph Ejike or G. In my previous lecture we started with time value of money, and like I said, we'll continue on that this week and next week. And the first example we did was on future value, how to calculate the future value of an investment using the Excel method. uh, in this particular lecture, we'll be looking at how to compute or calculate the future value of an investment using the formula method and the tabular method. So, like I explained earlier, the future value simply means the amount of that is the value of an investment at a specified time or date in the future. Now, the question we are trying to answer is this one here. It says here, it says, assume that you have $1,000 invested for 5 years at 10% compounded annually. What is the future value of this investment? So I gave you an example with the Excel method. Remember, I mentioned that there are 3 methods. The tabular method, where you use the interest table for future value or present value. Then the formula approach and the financial calculator approach, and the spreadsheet approach. So we did the spreadsheet approach using Excel. Now we'll be looking at the formula method and the tabular method. And okay, so let's begin. Let's see. So again, the question is here. Find the assume that you have $1,000 to invest or invested for 5 years at 10% compounded annually. That means the interest is calculated yearly. That's what you mean by compounded annually. What is the future value? The formula method, the formula is this: future value for a number of years given, PV, which is the present value, times 1 plus interest raised to the power n. Okay, so if you see that the interest is 10% or 0.10, present value, that means the amount that you invested, the original amount is $1,000, and then a number of years is 5 years. So when you plug this into this formula, we'll have 1,000 times 1 plus 0.10 to the power 5 years. So this we can put in a calculator, and it will give us the future value for this investment. So it's 1,000 plus times 1 plus 10%, okay, raised to the power 5. Okay, that will give you the future value. Let's go and put this in the calculator so that we can get our answer immediately. So you have 1,000. Hope you can see my screen. Okay, good. $1,000 times, okay, 1 plus 0.10 raised to the power 5 years. Give me $1,610.51, which you can see from my calculations here, $1,610.51. So if you invested $1,000 for 5 years, and if the interest rate is 10%, this is how much you have in 5 years. Now this might look small to you, but because you invested only $1,000, if you are rich and invested $1 million, how much will it be? All you have to do is to go to the calculations, make this place $1 million. Let's say that this is $1 million that you invested, and it's 10%. Then that means you're going to make here $1 million, which means that in a calculator you make it $1 million, not $1,000. Say make it $1 million. That will give you $1,610,510. So we can go to our paper and type it in. Just see. So if you're rich, so that's why we say that the rich keep getting richer. So if you invest, if you're a rich man and you invested $1 million, so for that year you didn't do any business, those 6 years, 5 years, assume that you didn't do any business. So at the end of 5 years, you still have $610 added to your money. So $610,000 added to your money. So that's basically what it is. If we take it back to where we are at the beginning, which is $1,000, and we can compare it to the answer we got when we use Excel, you will discover that you get the same answer right here. You can see right here. So this is the formula method of doing it. Another way we can do this is using the tabular method, using the interest tables. I think I have the interest table somewhere. I don't see it anymore. So we can as well open it from there again. So let's say that we want to use the tabular method. So under this method, we use the tables in which this part of the formula 1 plus r to the power n will be replaced by IFIN. IFIN means interest factor. So it's called the future value interest factor actually. So we use the future value interest factor that correspond to 5 years and 10% to replace this, the whole of this. Then we multiply it with the amount given, and that will give us the answer. So before I do that, let us open the future value table. For example, the interest table. Right. Open it again. So you can see right here, present value and future value tables. The first one is the future value tables. Okay. Now, don't forget that our question is still the same question. I just wanted to show you how to do all of this using different methods. So I've shown you the Excel methods. I've shown you the formula method. So now let me show you the table method. Okay. Now, like I said, you have the same question is this. You have $1,000 to invest or invested for 5 years at 10% compounded annually. What is the future value? That means what will be the value of your investment after 5 years. So in that case, we go to the table. Let's look at this. This is the formula here. Your present value, PV, is $1,000. Okay. Your future value, interest factor, F, future value interest factor from the table. Okay. From the table will be okay. I'm gonna make this it's going to be we'll find out in a minute. For how many years? N is how many years? 5 years. And interest, excuse me, interest is 10%. 10%. So with this, we can get our future value interest factor on the table. So we go to that table and we put it there. 5%, 5 years at 10%. So let's find this from the table. With the table of future values, you can see the future value interest factor for $1 compounded at K%. So you can see right there. So this represents this part of the equation. Now, at 10%, this is 10%, and period is 5 years. So you follow 5 years, you go under 10%. You can see it right here. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay, 10%. Period is 5 years. Sorry, excuse me, 5 years. Go under 10% right here. You can see right here 10%. 10% 5 is 1.6105. 1.6105. So you go and type it in. 1.6015. 6015. That is if what you invested is at $1. That's how much it will amount. So, but if you invested $1,000, all you have to do is to multiply this by the 1,000. So 1,000 times that. Let me write it down. You get 1,000 times 1.6105. So we can do this on a calculator. 1,000 times that. So calculate that. 1,000 times 1.6015, and you see 1,601.15, which is the same answer we got when we use Excel or formula method. For our formula method, we get the same see, you can see right here, the same answer here. And if you look at what we have in Excel, using the Excel method, you can see the same answer right here. So, in other words, we invest $1,000 at this interest rate for 5 years to what $1,610.50. So that's how it works. Now, we'll be doing so many examples of this because the question about future value can be asked in different forms. So in the coming lectures, we'll be looking at them, all those methods. Thank you for listening, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.